Welcome to Course 4, Foundation, Certified Supply Chain Professional, CSCP, course, by SPAO Academy. Topic 1. Supply Chains, Demand Management, and Forecasting. Section 1. Introduction to Supply Chains. Lesson 1. What is supply chain management? Welcome to the world of supply chains. Imagine you wake up in the morning and pour yourself a cup of coffee or orange juice. Have you ever stopped to think about all the steps required to get that simple drink into your hands? The coffee beans had to be grown on a farm in a country like Colombia or Vietnam. They were picked, dried, and packed into bags. The bags were loaded onto a truck, then onto a massive ship. The ship crossed an ocean to a port in your country. The beans were roasted, ground, and packaged. They were shipped to a local warehouse, and finally delivered to your grocery store. You bought them and brought them home. That entire journey, from the dirt on the farm to your kitchen cup, is a supply chain. Managing that journey is supply chain management. What is supply chain management, SCM? At its simplest level, supply chain management, SCM, is the act of overseeing and controlling the flow of goods, services, information, and finances as they move from the original supplier, the raw material, to the final customer, the end user. Think of it as the central nervous system of a product's life. It's not just about trucks and warehouses, it's about coordinating every single step to make sure things happen efficiently, quickly, and cost-effectively. The core idea, the flow. A supply chain is all about flow. There are three main flows that SCM tries to manage. The flow of goods. This is the physical movement of products. Raw materials going to a factory, finished products going to a store. The flow of information. This is the data. This includes things like sales forecasts, customer orders, and tracking numbers. For example, a store telling a factory, "We sold 100 units today, please send 100 more." The flow of finances. This is the money. Payments from customers to stores, from stores to suppliers, and investments moving back up the chain. If any of these flows stop, the whole system breaks down. The key stages of a supply chain. Most supply chains, no matter how complex, can be broken down into 5 basic stages. Plan. This is the strategic part. Companies must forecast demand, predict how much customers will want, and plan how to meet that demand. This is the brain of the operation. Source. This involves finding and building relationships with suppliers. Who will provide the raw materials? At what price? Under what ethical standards? Make. This is the manufacturing stage. Taking the raw materials and turning them into the final product. This involves scheduling production, testing for quality, and packaging. Deliver. This is the logistics part. This includes taking orders, managing warehouses, and arranging transportation, trucks, ships, planes, to get the product to the customer. Return. This is the reverse logistics part. Handling customer returns, recycling packaging, or disposing of outdated products. A smooth return process is vital for customer satisfaction. A simple analogy. The human body. To make this easier to remember, think of a supply chain like the human body. The suppliers are the digestive system, taking in raw materials, nutrients. The manufacturing is the heart and muscles, building and moving things. The information is the nervous system, telling the body what to do and where to go. The customer is the brain, sending the signals that start the whole process. Why should you care? Effective supply chain management is what ensures product availability. Your favorite items are on the shelf when you want them. Lower costs. Companies save money by being efficient, which can lead to lower prices for you. Speed. You can get a package delivered to your door in 24 hours. Sustainability. Good SCM reduces waste and pollution by optimizing transportation and production. Summary. A supply chain is the network between a company and its suppliers to produce and distribute a specific product. Supply chain management, SCM, is the management of this entire network and the flows of goods, information, and finances. The 5 main stages are plan, source, make, deliver, and return. In the next lesson, we will look at the different types of companies that make up a supply chain and the roles they play. I really appreciate you spending your time with me today. If you want to learn more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your like means the world to us and helps this channel grow so we can continue bringing you great content. Thanks again, and see you on the next video.